So we're back, overperforming as always, and ready for the Canadian Grand Prix. But I do need to show you what happened in Baku. So we have just over 2 laps left. I wouldn't normally come back this early, but Gasly's doing an absolute madness. We had been running this kind of strategy with both of them. Qualified 4th and 5th, I believe. With Gasly 4th, if I remember rightly. He had a 3-place grid penalty, started 8th. Bottas took 4th. And then we had an early safety car, in which we brought Gasly in, so I was thinking he might be able to run long enough. He couldn't, unfortunately. And then the other guys caught him up. But with the gap that we had between Bottas, like he had 13 seconds either side of him with Gasly in front, and it was this gap basically. So we pitted Gasly, put some softs on him, he dropped out about here, and he's absolutely flying. He's just ripping into this gap that the like look at it, he's going like 3 seconds a lap. It's silly. So we've thrown those softs on him. We've got 2 laps left, so we're going to sit on board with Gasly and see what he gets up to. He's already caught up like a 6-second gap on the Ferrari behind, and he's got Perez and then Verstappen in front, so he may see a 3rd podium for us. We have got him on attack, which I'm aware is risky, but we've got to try it, haven't we? Bottas is kind of in no man's land. I'm pushing with him, to be fair. We don't need to. We'll just let him crack on how he does. He's doing a good job for us, picking up good points. Mercedes have had an absolute mare. Russell went out. He was a safety car. And Hamilton's recently pitted. He got stuck behind Vettel for a while, as did Bottas, actually. But Bottas managed to get in front of him quite a bit before Hamilton did, hence the massive gap. But we have a 4.5-second gap to catch up. We'll watch his overtaking signs.
Now. So this was the Aston Martin.
Just launched it in the last real corner, shall we say, before the S's. He's doing a job. He may be able to squeeze himself onto the podium, or even top 2 steps, if he carries on at this rate. I'm just hoping that we don't see him just send himself into a barrier. That would upset me quite a bit. What do we got? 4.6 seconds. This car isn't them. This is a back marker. They're just going around the corner here. So we'll put it to 2x, see if we can follow it through. Hopefully the back marker won't hurt. Might be able to even give us a DRS, but no, he's gone. So 4.1 seconds. So probably not going to happen, but if Perez and Verstappen are fighting one another, hopefully they'll slow each other down. Give us a chance to take it on that last lap. But we're doing everything we can at the moment. I'm probably going to have burnt out all the deploying time. Right, we'll harvest now. Because I think we're just off getting DRS on them. I'm going to try and be sneaky and harvest just... Yes, I know we're entering the last lap. Harvest just now. Hopefully, we can gain that last position. There's another back marker getting involved. Hopefully that will slow them down. Right, we're right on their tail. Drop to neutral. 60% battery. I'm going to deploy, actually, because that should be enough for us to get through. Right, he's gone on Perez. He's gone through the back marker as well. What an absolute lad. I've just realised we're still on 2x. Right, Verstappen. Ooh. Well, I've just realised it's Gasly against Red Bull as well. Oh, this is wonderful. I do actually want to watch the cinematic on this overtake. Because I don't know how we managed to do it without driving into someone. That's pretty good. If you saw that in real life, you'd absolutely mess yourself. However, because it's in a game, you know it's coding and you can't drive into the back of them.
The team watching on and
Look at
clearly
that.
loving
Look at that celebration. We are up to 3rd. Another podium as it stands. Right, come on, Gasly. It's my favourite Pokemon at this rate. He's on hards as well. Old ass hards. He's right on Verstappen's tail. He's regenerating some of his energy. We'll harvest just in case. Probably shouldn't have harvested them. I should have just let him take it. Just deploy. Okay, we are now out of ERS. That may not give us enough. And I Not sure when the detection zone is. I might have messed him up there by letting him take it so early. We'll put it on defend. Hopefully we can hold off. Just for this last straight. Come on. No! 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 What was that? 3rd place. Another podium, nonetheless. Let's go and watch the celebrations.
Well, this weekend, Pierre Gasly flew us to the stars.
Splendid work, Pierre. She's not asked.
This podium
Stood
is
there
a
behind with her arms
brilliant
crossed.
reward for everyone's hard work over the weekend.
Charlie Clerk, Max Verstappen, and Peter Gasly. What a trio. He's soon making his way to be our top driver, you know. He's doing a madness.
The Frenchman was in sublime form today, fully deserving of his podium finish here.
The world's tackiest ticker tape. I'm having a wonderful time with all these podiums, I'm going to be honest.
Today's competitors gave it their all, but it's going to be those 3 taking home the big points.
Well done, those 3.
Aston Martin, having an extremely good day at the track.
You can see that the team runs like a well-oiled machine. Everything was precise and on point this weekend.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in 3rd place in the constructor standings.
For the next round in Formula 1, the teams are travelling to the circuit Gilles Villeneuve for the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal.
As covered, we are in the constructors now, 3rd. We've got a 24-point improvement against Mercedes. They didn't pick up a point. Neither did McLaren. Jeez. Alpha picking up 2, and then Williams sat down there on 0. Drivers. Pierre is now up to 4th. He's overtook Lewis. Bottas is making ground on him as well. And where's Russell then? 10th. Gee. Get out of here. Who are you? Sainz is 7th somehow. Yeah, just overall, just a really good drive. He had a grid penalty. Oh yeah, grid penalty. I think it was practice 3. He just locked up and just absolutely shunted Stroll just off the track. Amused me. No end. Took a 3-place grid penalty. Definitely worth it. As I said, then let's wander over to Canada then. See what current me is up to.
Formula 1 is back in Montreal. Let's hope it's not going to be Groundhog Day. The local rodents have disrupted more than one race day here in the past. The Canadian Grand Prix is ready to kick off, and the only drama on the tracks we want to see is the best drivers in the world battling it out for a place on that podium. Gilles Villeneuve is a quick, free-flowing circuit in parts, with a stop-start aspect thrown in for good measure around the chicanes and hairpin bends. Medium-speed downforce will play a large part in avoiding the wall of champions and ensuring success at this iconic track. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. The competition is on.
So here we are in Q2. We got through Q1 pretty easily, obviously. Gasly's just crossed the line. Bottas crossed the line as well. First and second on the timesheets. Happy days. And just before Gasly was about to hit the chicane, not Wall of Champions, obviously, the rain started to come down. So I think we're safe. I was going to give you a kind of a throwback to what this lap was, and then show you the final one, but I think that's all but it, really, by the looks of this, because rain's kicking in. It's not going to stop until at least the end of the session, so yeah, I think we're safe. Russell's just set one that's 12 seconds slower than ours. There is a danger that Leclerc's going out in Q2, along with Russell. That's pretty tasty, that is actually. Perez, Hamilton, Albon, Russell and Leclerc all out in Q2. I'm not sending them again because the track's wet, there's literally no point. And they did this on the same set of softs that we did the whole of Q1 in. So I've got 2 fresh set of softs for Q3, providing it's dried up by them. Which, obviously, if it was real life, it wouldn't have done. But this ain't no real life. We'll see what these guys do, and then we'll jump into Q3. You don't need to... Yeah, it's not necessary. Did anyone get out? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, beautiful. Q3. The boys are going out on their first run. I'm going to do it in kind of full speed because, I mean, what's the point? I think one of McLaren's. Oh no.
Let's see what happened there. All
so
eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
Around the chicane. Hairpin.
That.
Yeah. To be fair, he was under a lot of pressure. I was about to say the Bottas was sector in sector. Oh no, Norris. See, I did think it was one of the McLaren's. Into the champions.
We're looking at Lando Norris.
Oh dear. I mean, that was very considerate of him to send bits of wing directly over the barricade to the marshals.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Green for Bottas. Gasly's green, but I mean, I don't know what this is in regards to because it's obviously going to be their best time. Because they've only set one. So it literally means nothing to me at the moment. Bottas, second. I'll have a bit of that. Gasly, what are you saying? Speed it up a bit. He's about to cross for also second. Sainz is looking a little bit tasty, and Verstappen's lap definitely got impeded by having to jump out of Norris's way. It's fine. We'll come back through, throw other set of fresh softs on, and we'll see what's happening for that final run. So it's a 1:11 lap, so I know we can leave at 2 minutes and be comfortable. So I'm going to do that. I assume everyone's going to go much earlier. Right, okay, so we'll drop down to 8x, play, kick him out, kick him out. I know I've said this, and I know we'll be comfortable, but I'm still incredibly nervous that we're not going to cross the line in time because I said comfortable. It was about 10 seconds left for Gasly. It's fine. Perfectly fine. We're green, so we're going to improve our times. So by the looks of it, we're at least third and fourth. Bottas is in front, so we'll see what he's doing when he crosses. He has managed to improve his time, but he's behind Gasly by 1,000th of a second. And then Gasly's improved his as well, but minor improvements they were. Third and fourth, the complete second row of the grid. What on earth are you saying? I don't know if I've already told you, but Bottas has got a grid penalty. Daniel Ricciardo went into the back of Bottas, who subsequently went into the back of Gasly, and Bottas got a grid penalty for that, which I'm not quite sure why, but it is what it is. I've just noticed that Verstappen's got a grid penalty.
Welcome to race day.
I don't care. So we may very well be second and third. Yeah, that's a bit dumb of me. I forgot Bottas had a penalty. We would have been second and third had Bottas not got a grid penalty. I want to go mediums hard. Just standard. Nothing too fancy. I know we've got some softs left over, so if we've got chance, I'll throw the softs on midway through this hard one. But outside of that, I don't think there's really too much that I want to do. I know we're on a good situation. I could try and go long. I'm going to do it. Because where the fun in not doing it? I'm going to start on hards with Gasly. No. Bottling my own decision. Gasly's higher up. I'm going to start on hards with Bottas. He's a little bit longer. So we'll let him have the hard start. Possibly go down into softs. What does that do for his tyres? Gives him a chance to do so, to be fair. So I'm going to go with that. They're all basically at the same time. So that should be good. We'll jump into the race from that. Hards into softs for Bottas. Mediums into hards for Mr. Gasly. We've both been aggressive off the start, attacking and pushing. Let's jump into it.
The drivers have now taken position on the grid, and it's looking like a cloudy day. And there we have Pierre Gasly. They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds of the race. And there's Bottas completing the team today. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. The teams are ready to go. The drivers are ready and raring to go. It's the Canadian Grand Prix.
Bottas, oh, not man, an idiot. Bottas is there.
It's lights out
Joe?
and away we go.
Yeah, Joe's in fourth. What a boy. Right, we'll jump on with Gasly, because he might be making a move on that Ferrari into the first few corners. Looks like he's doing it. Oh, he's only going to have done it, hasn't he? What an absolute lap. I'm going to leave him aggressive and push for a lap or so. Bottas has managed to gain a position on Magnussen, I believe. I'm assuming we'll be sharing them at the top in a second.
Aston Martin with a great play there.
We'll watch Gasly
They've
again.
moved up a place. Here's the replay.
It's taken first on track,
this,
which I
it's
think is the
Pierre
first time we've ever
Gasly.
done it. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. I'm not going to watch the pit crews, they piss me off. Do I get to see Bottas's move, or do I just imagine it? I guess I'll have to imagine it. You guys do the same again. Oh, that's special. That is Bottas. Oh, wonderful. Where's Gasly? He's got half second lead on Sainz at the moment. Carry that on, please. I'm just going to go the one lap, because we know Bottas wants to run long on these. Gasly can afford to be a little bit more aggressive, so I'll give him a lap or two. Try and break the DRS for when it kicks in, and hopefully just maintaining yellow and yellow, Gasly might be able to stay out in the lead. Might. Or Verstappen can crash into Sainz, they can both go out, and then it can be Gasly, Zhou, Bottas on the podium. I'll take that. Or Gasly, Bottas, Zhou, obviously. I'm going to kick up the pace a bit. Go to 4x. Gasly's got that there, so I'll wait till the end of this lap, and I'll drop his tyres down. It's not Gasly, that was Bottas. He's looking like he's building up a nice little bit of headway there. We all know when Verstappen gets out into the open, it's not going to carry on that way, but he's got a second and a half on him, which is wonderful. Bottas, likewise, will drop him back down, because he does need to run long, and I'm going to jump up to 8x and see what happens with the next few laps. So they are eating back into his time now. 1.2 seconds, 1.1. Oh, and he's gone. Well, it was fun while it lasted, guys. He should stay up in this group, roughly.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a
Bottas
race
has taken
position.
Joe.
We can take
Right.
a look now. Let's have a look here. This
That frees
was
him
the
up
Aston
now
Martin.
to try and catch up onto the back of that pack. The only thing I was thinking is maybe I can ask Gasly to hold them up
Goodness me.
and slow them down, but I don't want to compromise Gasly's race to in the vain attempt that Bottas might be able to get
Ferrari
involved.
just gained a place.
It looks like Gasly's dropping off the back of these. Anyway, I'm saying that. He's bloody not. Gasly's overtaken
Let's have a
Verstappen.
look.
Let's watch
Now
that as
look
well.
at this. It's
We can watch
Pierre
him overtake both of
Gasly.
them. Look at him go. Ah, this is wonderful. Go on, Pete. Cracking one. These three are gone. Realistically, Gasly's not going to win the
Alfa
race.
Romeo just
But
moved up a place.
if he can drag himself away from them, that could be massive for him. Just get himself nice bunch of headway on the rest of the field, and he's tidy there, isn't he? Right, people are pitting. We're on lap 19. We did have Perez. Why am I pausing it? I can just drop the speed down and you can watch it. We did have Perez come into the group of Bottas and Zhou and got through it, as has Leclerc now. They're quite good. Oh, Gasly's dropped off the back of the front two as well, but he has got an 8-second cushion. So I think Gasly is probably safe to say he's fourth at the worst. Bottas hopefully can hold on to the back of Leclerc for a little bit. I don't want to... I am going to make him go aggressive, actually, and push. And not deploy. But if I can get him to hold on to the back of Leclerc... Oh, never mind. For God's sake. As soon as I said that, the man pitted. Okay, we've got a few laps left with Gasly. We'll take him out when he's about 45 because we know those tyres will probably last till the end anyway. Again, a bunch more cars that have dropped into the pit lane. I'm going to kick us back up to 8 or 17x. As long as our boys are just doing a decent job, then we're happy about it, really. So we do have Sainz and Verstappen in the pits. Gasly hasn't pitted yet. I'm going to wait till he gets to about 45, I think. Bottas is able to grab onto the back of this group though now, which is good. So he can hopefully get dragged away like Gasly had. And make a little bit of a gap. Leclerc and Perez are going to catch us as well. But yeah, we'll give him one more lap and then we'll jump him in. So come into the pits, Mr. Gasly. See where you drop out. It will probably be along with Leclerc and Perez realistically, maybe even behind them. Definitely behind them, but comfortably ahead of the rest of the pack, which is what we wanted. I believe they've all pitted. Yeah, so the only one that hasn't pitted now is Bottas, which is cool. He has dropped off the back of that group. Gasly again, hopefully he can hold on to this group here. We're basically just kind of hanging off the coattails of the Ferrari and the Red Bull and seeing if they can drag us towards some more points. I would hope to think that the Mercedes aren't going to be able to catch us, but we'll find out. I'm going to jump forward again because it's quite a lot of just rotations at the moment. We've had a crash on track. Who and where? Is it a safety car? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, we're not going to worry about it then. I'm going to jump forward again, and we're just heading. Ricciardo.
Let's take a look at the replay. Shall we? Daniel Ricciardo involved
Turn
here.
10. The hairpin locks up.
Clearly, something went very, very wrong there.
The game was determined that that would be a crash. Okay, so Gasly's gap is 4 seconds behind, 10 seconds ahead. That's fine. He's kind of in a little world of his own. Bottas is the car ahead, as we know.
Red Bull gained a place.
So if we get a chance, or a safety car coming in at any point, we can throw Bottas onto mediums. And we can have basically a free safety car. Should be good. Gasly's got stronger tyres against Bottas, so obviously he's going to be catching up on him, which isn't ideal. I'm going to tell Bottas to not fight teammate. And just let him through. Should he catch up? Oh, he's already gone. I knew that. Okay, we're going to throw... Ooh, what do we do? Yeah, I'm going to throw Bottas into the pits now. Get him on mediums, but I'm going to be slightly aggressive on him. Because we can afford to be. I think that sounds our best bet. If we're going to softs, we've got to just kind of teeter around the track. I think we've not done Bottas kind there in holding him on so long.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
But if we can at least let him crack on for a bit. It's taken Albon. We don't really care about that, do we? Gasly looks to be in a little world of his own at the moment, which is fine. Bottas is at the front of that pack. I don't think any of these guys are going to be pitting, but they are going to be on stinky old tyres, and he's got quite nice fresh ones, so hopefully he can find himself ploughing through the pack. So we'll jump on with Bottas now, because it's basically he's the one that's racing, and we'll see what he gets up to for a few laps. He's got a 1 second gap to Magnussen, and then a 7 second gap between himself and Alonso. So, we'll see how long it takes him to get this back. By the looks of it, he might be getting fast this lap, because I can't see anyone else setting it. Oh, we've got yellow flags in Sector 3. It's not ourselves, neither of our cars are over there. It's fine.
Lost control.
Oh, Russell. Beautiful. I'd like to see that again, please. Right, so there's a little DRS zone here that we can take advantage of. And then we'll... We can take advantage of it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's just stopped to tell me the DRS is fully recharged. Right, so we'll bang overtake on. I don't know why he was trying the overtake there. That was really unnecessary. But we should have him clean here. Beautiful. So we're dropping him back to harvest for the next corner or so. Just so we can keep that fresh if we need it later in the race. And we'll jump it up and we'll keep our eyes on Mr. Bottas. We want him to catch up this gap. So Alonso's taken both of the Mercedes. Gasly's still in a world of his own, which is fine. It's only down to 1.7 seconds. Oh, Bottas.
Sounds like someone's locked
You're doing
up.
a wonderful work, lad. You're doing the Lord's work. So we're on the tail of George Russell. I've just realised what I was saying about it being a day and a half ago. Literally, like, I did the prep for this race before the Singapore Grand Prix, and I'm doing the actual stuff after the Grand Prix. It's been quite a while. He's making the move on Alonso, and we're going to repay that favour and make the move on him. So we'll whack him onto overtake a bit early. It really annoys me when they go aggressive. I think I need to kind of conserve up to the point where he gets to the corner and then go aggressive. Go on. I thought he was going to have them both then. You can follow it up on this one. Beautiful. So we jump back into harvest. Get some of that DRS back. Fast
Aston
juice.
Martin with a great play there.
And we'll just
They've
crack
moved
on.
up a place.
We've taken 2 positions. He's up to 8. He takes 2 more, and then he's back in the position where he was on the back of that pack. So I'm going to jump up the pace a little bit more because I feel that he's got the chance to do so. Russell's trying to get on the back of him. Russell has got past him, unfortunately. This is the issue when the car behind is also pretty darn shifty. We'll go there. We'll go attack as well for this one. And we'll just get him past these guys. Or at least into this circle. Yeah, there's no point. We'll harvest. We'll go standard, balanced. We'll just sit in this gap for a bit. We'll recharge his DRS. And then as soon as he can get himself ahead of them, we'll look towards using like everything for a lap or so and just break the DRS on these guys. Get out of here, because their tyres aren't going to be strong enough to hold on without DRS. But yeah, we need all that deploying everything back at the moment. So if he can get that back up, that'll be beautiful. Now we need to get him back to the front of the pack, which we'll do by this. The issue is if Zhou and Hamilton weren't battling, we'd probably be able to squeeze past them, but they are, so we can't at the moment very well. Right, here we go. Attack. Close that gap. Gasly, he's having a wonderful time. I'm going to wait and give him 1 lap of push, deploy and everything, just for the lols. So if we can squeeze past Hamilton here, beautiful. It'll give us a chance to do the same to Zhou on the next corner. Beautiful. Right, Zhou, can we take you... Actually, you know what? It's probably better for us to hold off
Looks like Aston Martin
just for a few
have
seconds.
just gained a race position.
If we can take Zhou down that straight, click everything on, we'll have DRS as well then. What's this lockup? Who is it? Another competitor locked up. It's not us. That's what we care about. Right,
Seems to
so...
have been a lockup.
Oh, it's Verstappen. Attack, push, deploy. And we'll just cane that for a lap. We'll see what that does for him. I think I went a little bit too aggressive there. Someone's in the wall. Oh my god. that happened really quick. It's because I accidentally put it to 16, but our plan worked. We'll just level these back down. We'll put that to harvest for a little bit. Actually, I'll leave him aggressive for harvest to try and combat. Yeah.
Let's see what
he's
happened
done it.
there.
Quite comfortably.
Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel.
So this was the one in the sector 3, similar to Ricardo, locked
There's
up,
the crash.
slid all the way wide, and then turns into the barrier. Beautiful. Bit messy. We have fastest lap with Bottas, which is beautiful. There's no point in getting Gasly to speed up because he's not going to better Bottas's time. He's harvesting at the moment, which is cool. I think we're good to just crack on like 4x, 8x. 15 laps left. Perez is in the pits. Ooh, Gasly's taking him. Okay, that's tasty. I'm not sure why Perez pitted, but he did. Are these the ones that are going on to softs for the end of the race? Ah, yes he is. So we could do that, but we wouldn't really gain anything doing it. We know our tyres are going to last till the end of the race, so there's just no point. Should we put ourselves on a camera that isn't going to make me feel seasick? So, back markers are getting involved. Perez is right on Gasly's arse. He's not going to hold off that, so there's no point in trying at the moment, realistically. And then we've got a 3-second gap between ourselves and the cars behind. So yeah, I'm going to kick up to 16. See if anything happens to the end of the race. We can drop him back down to standard. His tyres have taken a bit of a beating though. Ooh, I didn't realise I'd battered his tyres quite so heavily, to be fair. That was a mistake on my part. We're going on to conserve for those tyres. We'll carry on push. Got 8 laps to hold on. Sorry, Mr. Bottas. A little bit too keen. Opening the gap. And I've fried his tyres a bit by the looks of this. Put you onto light. Oof. Still on push. Okay, he's now in the middle of everyone. Oh god, I've absolutely ruined him. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about
It's
that.
a race position gained for Mercedes.
3 laps left. His tyres are shot. We'll go deploy. Give him a lap of that, and we'll just go attack as well for the lols. Why not? We'll jump back onto Bottas. See what we can do. We know Gasly's not got any danger. Ricardo spun for some reason. Oh, someone's engine's kicking out crap in front of us. One of the, whatever they're called. Alpine? Oh, I've done it again. Yeah, okay, so we're in the between the Mercedes. That's fine. Had I noticed before, I probably wouldn't have gone quite so aggressive. I don't know why I felt I could go so aggressive. I'm not going to go kind of aggressive, but I think I might have taken liberties. What have we got behind us? Nothing, and there's the other one. So yeah, neither of those are going to get us realistically, are they? So we'll go to 2x.
And today's winner.
5th and 7th. Not bad. Each one of our cars is ahead of a Mercedes, which is what we wanted. There you go. Battery empty just as you cross the line. Beautiful. Losing positions on both cars, but it's fine. It's fine. When you've got the likes of Perez and Leclerc gaining nearly 10 places each, it's probably not likely we were going to hold on to our 2nd place. Drivers. We have 4th and 7th, so Sainz has actually taken over Bottas from this. Constructors, we've gained a little bit more room on Mercedes in our battle for 3rd. A surprising battle for 3rd, I will add. Splendid work. We have Silverstone next. We'll do that off camera, and we will return in our next episode in Austria. The Red Bull Ring, Spielberg. Take your pick. They're all relevant to the same thing. We'll have a little butcher's at our drivers before we go. So we've got a develop point with Gasly. We'll pop it on his defend him. Still hasn't leveled up. It's a shame. Doohan doesn't have one. And any staff points to accommodate? No, we don't. So, do have some stuff in development, but they're like a month away on all of them. So as soon as they come through, I need to cane some of them CAU hours or whatever they are, because that's just refreshed. And get some work done. So I suppose we will see you in Austria. That was the screen I wanted to show you. In Austria. If you did enjoy any of that, then do me the favour, like and subscribe, show your support on the channel, greatly appreciated. We've got the new Football Manager coming out in about 5 weeks' time, so we'll have plenty of stuff out there for that. Frantically finishing the current season's one. I'm not sure I'm going to get that done in time, so that's fun on my part. There'll be some items on screen as well, so you can carry on watching. And yeah, thank you very much for your time.